Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 2026 falls on Monday, January 19th. It remains a U.S. federal holiday honoring the civil rights leader, observed on the third Monday each January around King's birthday. Key change in 2026. The Trump administration changed how the holiday functions this year. While MLK Day is still a federal holiday, the U.S. Department of the Interior removed it, along with Juneteenth, from the list of fee-free days for entry to national parks. That means visitors must pay regular entrance fees at national parks on MLK Day, ending the long-held practice of free access on that day. Free entry days updated. In place of free admission on MLK Day, the National Park Service's new calendar includes other dates such as Flag Day, which is also Trump's birthday, and traditional holidays like President's Day and Memorial Day. Flags and observance. There is no federal order to lower the U.S. flag to half-staff for MLK Day. That practice isn't part of routine observance unless ordered for mourning. Key perspectives on the MLK Day and National Parks controversy. Spokesman review. National parks no longer free to enter on MLK Day, but they will be on Trump's birthday. Fox News. Newsom defies Trump administration, declares free parks for MLK Day today. SF Gate. California defies Trump, makes admission free for over 200 parks on MLK Day 2 days ago. AP News. The current U.S. political climate is spurring a reclaim and rallying on the MLK holiday today. What sparked the controversy? The Trump administration's Interior Department removed Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth from the list of fee-free entry days at U.S. national parks for 2026, replacing them with other dates including Flag Day, which is also Trump's birthday. MLK Day had been on the free entry calendar for many years, making the change feel like a departure from tradition. Why critics are upset? Civil rights advocates and public figures have pushed back strongly. Leaders such as the NAACP argue removing MLK Day and Juneteenth from free admission days sends a message that Black history and the struggle for civil rights are being sidelined. Some critics, including academics and civil rights advocates, have called the change racially insensitive or dismissive of the legacy of Dr. King. Community groups that use MLK Day for service projects and volunteer cleanups in parks say the change makes those efforts more expensive and harder to organize. Several lawmakers, especially Democrats, have publicly condemned the decision as erasing meaningful parts of American history. Political and symbolic dimensions. The fact that Trump's birthday on Flag Day was added as a free entry day has fed criticism that the policy shift is self-promotional rather than based on honoring historical significance. This change comes amid broader tensions in U.S. politics around civil rights, historical memory, and how federal holidays are observed, contributing to a charged national debate over the meaning of these decisions. Local and state responses. California's governor announced free entry at more than 200 state parks on MLK Day as a direct response, signaling that some leaders are actively pushing back against the federal policy. Bottom line. The controversy isn't just about park fees, it's about how the nation honors civil rights history. For many critics, removing free access on MLK Day from the national park schedule feels like diminishing the holiday's importance, while supporters of the change frame it as a neutral restructuring of fee policies. The debate reflects broader cultural and political divisions in the U.S. today. Key reactions to changes in national park fee-free days. MLK Day. NEE condemns Trump administration's removal of MLK Day and Juneteenth from national parks free days. December 19, 2025. The Guardian. U.S. Park Service to offer free entry on Trump's birthday but revokes it for MLK Day and Juneteenth. December 19, 2025. Fox News. Newsom defies Trump administration, declares free parks for MLK Day today. AP News. Why Bernice King sees MLK Day as a saving grace in today's political climate. Today. Civil rights organizations. NAACP. The NAACP officially condemned the Trump administration's removal of Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth from the list of fee-free national park days. They called it an attack on the truth of U.S. history and criticized eliminating recognition of holidays that honor Black Americans' contributions and struggles. Broader civil rights leaders. Other civil rights advocates echoed similar views, saying that prioritizing Trump's birthday instead of commemorating MLK Day and Juneteenth downplays Black American history and risks eroding meaningful public recognition of civil rights milestones. Elected officials. California Governor Gavin Newsom. In direct response to the federal change, Governor Newsom declared free entry to more than 200 California state parks on MLK Day 2026. He said that Dr. King's legacy deserves to be honored, not erased, urged Californians to reflect on King's mission, and framed his state action as a rebuttal to the federal policy shift. Voices reflecting on the holiday's importance. Bernice King, MLK's daughter. Civil rights leader Bernice King emphasized that MLK Day remains a moral and saving grace in today's political climate, encouraging reflection, service, and action toward justice and equity despite broader political tension. General context and public sentiment. Across national discussions, critics have argued the policy symbolically diminishes the holiday's significance and sends a problematic message about whose histories and contributions the country chooses to honor publicly. Additionally, community groups that traditionally use free park access for volunteer service work expressed frustration that the change will make their efforts more costly.